Welcome back everyone to Fs22, where today we are going to be building our own car dealership. Now I've bought the land where we're going to be building it. I'll show you in just a second. But I thought, why don't we go ahead and do something which will make us some actual money in Fs22. So I thought, why don't we go ahead and build a car dealer. So I've got a few ideas in mind what we could do it like, and we should hopefully also be taking some cars down there to put for sale as well. But let me just go ahead and show you where we're going to be building it, and then we'll jump into the build mode and then start building out our own dealership. Okay, so the plan is it to be where this field is right now. Currently it's potatoes, but we'll plough it all down so it's going to be grass, and then we'll build it all on top of there. So let's go ahead and jump up into build mode and then start with building this dealership. Okay, here's the dealership, mostly all fully built at the moment. Now, this is only the first design. Hopefully, if this dealership does well, we can eventually build more and better dealerships out there with a whole lot more detail. And as you can see, it's just the dealership and like a bit of a parking spot here. But hopefully in other ones that we might even build, we'll be able to get a full, proper, detailed sort of one going. But we have $1.3 million in the bank now, so why don't we go ahead and spend it on some cars so we can sell them off to make a profit. So let's go ahead and jump into the tablet and see what cars we have to offer. It would be good if we could get like some Audi R8s, but they are pretty expensive, 220,000. So we could get one of those and maybe even a Ferrari here, but we probably will be mainly going for like the Fords and the Dodges and BMWs and stuff, as you can see here. So what should we get first? And say, I mean, it would be cool if we could definitely have this one, but that's quite out of our budget at the moment. But first of all, why don't we go ahead and actually get some cars? So we'll start off at the start of the list, and we'll just get whatever we can see. That BMW does look pretty good, to be honest. Not sure about the black. Let's see it in white. That looks pretty good, you know. How much is that? 135,000. Not too bad. I think we'll go ahead and buy it though, and then looks like a pretty good car. What we can make a bit of a profit on. Next up, we have a Chevrolet pickup truck. Not really a big fan of that though, but this one looks pretty good as well. It's lifted as well, so maybe that will get some more country sort of people out to get the car maybe. So that looks pretty good, you know. Definitely with the big rims as well, does look pretty good, you know. I think if we were, we'll have to go with like these sort of rims, and then for the bumper, we'll probably go with that, and then a grille note. We'll keep it stock. Mirrors, they can stay stock as well. The rear bumper, that looks pretty good, to be honest. Fenders, not too much of a fan of that. Then, yeah, I think we should get this one, you know, 21,000, not too bad. So we'll go ahead and get that. A Dodge Power Wagon, maybe later on, unless there's some... No, we might come back to that later on. Looks pretty good if we were going for a classic, more classic sort of dealership, but it is a pretty big one, so maybe later on. Same with that one. Ferrari would be pretty good, but that's 200,000, nearly 300,000, so we'll see what money we have left after. Dodge Charger might look pretty good, especially if we put the General Lee decals on there as well. But we'll leave them mainly off for now. Actually, now we'll put them on. Why not? We could make it into a drag car, but that would be far too much. Then the rims, I say we just go for a General Lee build, you know. So where's the trim at? Okay. We'll just go for the grill, and then yeah. So then we'll go ahead and make it not that colour. We'll go ahead and make it orange with the rest of it, like so. So let's go ahead and get that 46,000. A bit more expensive. Definitely this Ford should go pretty well with it, I'd say. So the modifications here, pretty good, I'd say. Probably gonna keep it how it is now. Maybe change the colour to a grey. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and also change that to grey then, like so. Looks pretty good, you know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy a few more cars now, and then I'll see you once we've got as much as we can. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've now bought all the cars, and as you can see, we only have $4,000 left in the bank, but hopefully all of these should turn in a pretty good profit. We've definitely got quite a lot of cars as well, which is pretty good. So now why don't we go ahead and actually take them over to the dealership. So let's just go ahead and jump into some of these, and we're just getting them all lined up behind each other, and get some of the people to help us out, take them down. So I will see you just when we're done with all of that. Okay, so now that that's done, I'll just walk past all the cars before we head on down to the dealership. Starting off, we have a BMW, a Ford, a Dodge Charger, the General Lee version as well, looks pretty good. Another Ford, a Ford, another Ford, another movie car, I'm pretty sure, but can't remember exactly if it is or not. Some more BMWs, got an Audi, a Jeep, which looks pretty good. Another Chevrolet, which I'm definitely a fan of. We got a Dodge, can't remember the type, not sure if it's a Hellcat or not, but looks pretty good. Another, can't remember the name of these two. Another, can't remember the name of either. Got another Ford here, a Ford Bronco, an Audi R8, and a Aston Martin. So hopefully, once they're on the show, we should be able to make a pretty good profit off of this. So let's go ahead and head on down to the dealership then, and then we'll get them all parked up, and then we can open it. And I can see our dealership. So let's just go ahead and make a turn in to here, and then we have arrived as well, which is pretty good. Probably could have been easier if I rented out a car trailer, but haven't got the money for that anymore though now, annoyingly. So let's just go ahead and park that there. And it looks like that had a bit of a crash as well, annoyingly, but let's just go ahead and take this on down as well then, why not? Okay, right then, now all of the cars are here. Some definitely haven't arrived in the best of state, but now that that's done that, let's go ahead and actually park up these cars now. So let's jump into the BMW first, and then put it into the entrance, and then I think we should have this more like on the outside, as it is definitely a pretty nice car. So would be a pretty good sight to see for new customers coming into the dealership as well, which should be pretty good. So I think we should have it there. It should look pretty good, and then unfold the car, why not, which means everyone can see the inside like so, which looks pretty good. And can it be lifted? Oh, that's the windows. Okay, so there's that one done. So now for quite a few more. I think considering this is a lifted car, considering this is a lifted pickup, I think we should actually have this up here. It should look pretty good, as a lot of people will be able to see it when they're driving past, which shouldn't be too bad of a problem either. Looks pretty good up there, I'd say. Does need a bit of readjusting, but that's fine. This car, I think this should go indoors, considering it is kind of like a different sort of car, you know. So yeah, I think we should put this one inside, which should look pretty good. And say, oh, the door opens automatically. That is brilliant. Right then, I think this should go slap bang in the middle, you know. Right there, looks good, you know. So we'll leave the both of them down. So now that that's done, let's get into this one now, and then figure out where to put this. I think this should also go inside. Not too good enough to be outside, but does look pretty good inside, I'd say. Thank you, automatic doors as well. And I think we should just put this right there, you know. I'd say looks good. And then this one will also go inside, I'd say, and I think we should put this one right there, you know. So it has a lift in there. That looks pretty good, you know. So what I'm going to do is put all of the rest of the cars into where I think they should belong. So I'll see you once we've done that. Okay, I've now got all the cars into where I think they should be. So that technically now means the dealership is now open and we can start making a profit off of these cars. So straight up at the entrance we have two BMWs, of course, looking good as per usual. And then up here we got the Audi, the lifted pickup, the lifted truck up on the ramp there, which looks pretty good. And we also have the Jeep over there as well. At the main entrance we have the Audi R8 and the Aston Martin, which I think looks pretty good there, if I do say so myself. And then as you walk in, I've changed it around a bit, but I think it does look pretty good like that. You got three of the muscle cars there, which look pretty good, I'd say. And then through this side of the doors, as you come in, you have a Chevrolet Ford pickup trucks and stuff, along with the Ford Bronco. And then you have the Dodge and the BMW and the older Ford. But I think that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you all did enjoy. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more better content. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.